Hey, how's your coffee? So, it's Super Tuesday, and for those of you who have had votes in your states for the primaries, either party, for those of you who had, God knows, South Carolina went ahead and canceled the Republican primary, but hopefully you voted, and if you haven't had your primary yet, make sure that you go out and vote in the United States, for those of you who are in the U.S. Make sure you do that. It's very important that you vote. Doesn't matter the party, but it's very important you vote. Always let your voice be heard. Anywho, today I wanted to talk about something maybe a little silly, but it affected me not this past weekend, but the one before. I believe I told you guys that my best friend came over, and my best friend was coming over, and we were going to bake something together. And so she came over, and we did bake something together. And I asked, like, "What is your thing? What do you want? What are you interested in baking? What do you want to eat?" And she said, "Anything red velvet." Now, I may have mentioned before, I'm pretty sure I have, once upon a time, I had a little cupcake side business where I had like 4 different, maybe 5 different types of cupcakes that, you know, people could order, and I'd make them, sell them, so on and so forth. Just a little small little side hustle sort of deal. And one of them was red velvet, and so I know how to make that. That wasn't interesting to me, so I wanted to find something that was red velvet, but something I have never made before. So I went through some recipes. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, what they call viral food videos, and I really enjoy tasty videos, but you know, like So Yummy is known for desserts a little more, and there's a couple of other places. So I go through and I'm looking for red velvet recipes that are more interesting than just a cupcake, and I end up finding a red velvet Oreo lava cake, and I'm like, love lava cake? That sounds amazing. It takes the red velvet that the best friend wants and putting them together. That sounds super interesting to me. So I get the recipe. I tell her what she needs to bring for the recipe. I get what I need for the recipe. And then we meet in the middle. And I'm going through, and it ends up just being me baking, and then we're talking while I'm baking, which is completely fine. So we're going through and everything's coming out right. You know, first off, you make the inside of the lava cake, which was cream cheese and the Oreo filling. So you take the Oreo filling, you split it from the cookie, and then you put the cream from the Oreo in with the cream cheese, blend it together, put them into little balls, and freeze them. Then you make the red velvet cake batter. You take the batter, put it into a cupcake tin, take the cream cheese circles that are now frozen, put them into the batter, make sure it's all covered up, put an Oreo on top of that bad boy, and then you bake them. And I was super excited for this. Sounds interesting. I love lava cake, like I said. We've got the red velvet. I'm not a huge fan of Oreos, but this might work. This might be okay for me. And so we're going through, and the first batch, it says to bake them, I believe like 350, 375 for 12 minutes. And after 12 minutes, these are not done in any capacity. So put them in there for about 8 minutes. Still not done. Put them in there for another 8 minutes. Think they're done. They're not done. So we're like, okay, so we need to leave them in there for about 30, 32 minutes maybe. So we get the next batch. Batter into the cupcake pan, little frozen cream cheese balls into the batter, cover them up, put the Oreo on top, put them in the oven, and they're in there for about 35 minutes, and they look great. They look good. They're fantastic. Chop that bad boy open, and you know lava cake. Chocolate lava cake is one of the best things in the world, and I'm not a huge fan of chocolate. I know that's blasphemy. I know. but chocolate just doesn't, well, chocolate bars I should say, just doesn't give me that effect that everybody else seems to have. I do like chocolate, but I don't love chocolate like everybody else. So you get a chocolate lava cake. It's got, you know, the moist chocolate cake. Cut it open, the chocolate just oozes out, and it's just absolutely divine. That is something I love, chocolate lava cake. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get a red velvet cream cheese lava cake, and this is gonna be amazing. So like I said, pull it out of the oven, we break that bad boy open, and there is zero, absolutely none, just completely nothing oozing out of this red velvet lava cake. And then it dawns on me, Blackstin, you've been baking for quite some time. Had a little cupcake side hustle, side business. And most of that involved a lot of cream cheese frosting for two of my cupcake recipes. So I've worked with quite a bit of cream cheese, whether that be frosting or otherwise. And I know that cream cheese doesn't become a liquid when you bake it. It actually evaporates the moisture and becomes a little more solid. So why did I think that this recipe was going to work the way that they show in the video? Now, it just so happens that there's a lot going on right now about how viral food videos are not real. And as far as I can tell, Tasty is pretty legit. May not taste how you think, but, you know, adding a couple more spices, seasoning it a bit, so on and so forth, you know, bringing it up to the flavors that you're expecting, you can do on your own while still following their recipe, because it'll actually work. But then I just do this So Yummy one, which is the first recipe I have ever done, and I got nothing. I got lied to and fooled. I was a little upset. So I have 25, hold on, let's make sure that's right. I have about 22 red velvet lava Oreo cakes that do not lava in any capacity. Come to find out that the red velvet cake itself isn't actually cooked. It's not baked through after 35 minutes or whatever it was. It's still not done. Now, I don't know how you fix that without burning the hell out of it, but it is what it is. So this is how I got bamboozled by a recipe for the first time. I will not be using So Yummy again after that bamboozlement. You know, I've used several Tasty recipes. I made like a seeded pumpkin bread, which didn't actually have any bread. It was just like flaxseed powder or milled flaxseed and wheat. Well, no wheat, but it was just like pumpkin puree, seeds, and powdered seed to bring it all together. And I'm thinking this is going to be a healthy breakfast. It was not good in my opinion. Maybe if it had some more seasoning, like I was saying, Tasty video, maybe not how you want it to taste, but you can fix it, you know, with a little more, take the recipe and then add something to it and you can fix it. And I believe you could fix that. But again, that was what it was. The recipe that I was following produced the product that I was trying to make using it. The red velvet lava cake did not give me the product that I thought I was producing. And I feel a little silly having believed that cream cheese would turn into a liquid and flow out of my lava cake. But it is what it is. With that, guys, I will see you next week. Make sure that when you're going through these viral food videos, you figure out who you can trust. Use a little common sense, because I didn't. And either way, I still had a lot of fun baking with my friend, even if I was bamboozled into thinking cream cheese would turn into a liquid for a moment. Again, I'll see you guys next week. Make sure you like and subscribe this, make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Leave us a rating if you're on the podcast. Tell your friends, tell your family. Oh, and if you're wondering about the hat, you can see I desperately need a haircut. Have a good one, guys, and thanks again for hanging out with me.